Hello, good morning. Okay, so this is going to be the ending part of part 4. My husband had come home because he's going to be driving up to the cities today for his work, and he had to come home for something, and then how he's leaving. So I was talking about my friend who, like, the one friend that actually has stuck through me throughout this whole journey of my parenthood, and has made me feel like someone special. When she contacts me and wants to do stuff with me, she genuinely wants to hang out with me and do things with me. There isn't an underlying reason for why she wants to hang out with me. There is nothing. She genuinely does. And I wish I had more friends like her. And, like I was talking about where at her workplace, sorry, I had to wash some things, so now my Fitbit's wet. But anyway, yeah, because this kind can get wet. Anyway, so she gets bullied at her workplace, and there's nothing she can do about it because she's tried going to her higher ups, and they basically tell her, well, you're close to retirement. You could just quit. And that's incredibly rude of a company to tell an employee who is coming to you with a problem that is with your other employees. I mean, all her other coworkers badger her, make her feel like crap just because she's 60 plus. I don't get it. Like I said, she is the nicest woman I have ever met. She's put up with a lot in her life. And, and I wish I could do more for her, and I wish I could see these people bullying her, because then I could show them what a real bully does to them, because I'm not afraid of her, people that are being rude to her, because that's incredibly not fair. And not to mention it, what kind of hierarchy allows that to happen? They won't let her take holidays off because the other people that are in their 20s say, I'm a new mom. I have to watch my kids on this holiday. So they give privilege to the younger people to have holidays off because you're over 60. Apparently you don't go and do holiday things anymore. So they treat her like crap. But anyway, way off topic. She's about the only person that genuinely calls and does things with me. A couple weeks ago, when I said I had my daughter's doctor appointment at Mayo Clinic, she was the one that had called me. She's the one I made that magazine thing. She gave me all those magazines. I remember if I made a video about all the magazines she gave me. And she's the one I made that big round bowl that she smashed onto my cement. It slipped out of her hands and fell on the floor. So I've been using my epoxy resin, some 5-minute stuff, and I'm slowly working on getting that to glue together. Hopefully resin will work better. But anyway, that's her. That's that friend. But all the other people, like the one that I used to talk to, I said she's a nice woman, but she's got a drug problem. I haven't talked to her since March, when I went out of my way to say happy birthday to her. And she's like, oh, you're such a good friend. Thank you for, saying happy birthday. My birthday comes around. Do I hear anything from her? No. She's the kind of person that she's only your friend when it's convenient for her. And she says that's one of her flaws. And quite honestly, if she thinks it's one of her flaws, she isn't working on it. And that makes it difficult to be her friend. I know my flaws. Anybody could tell me that, I'm quick to anger at times or whatever. And, I own my mistakes. They happen. I apologize. And, if it, whatever. But if, she has constantly over last summer was telling me how bad she feels on how she treats me, yet then she goes and does it again in the next 2 weeks. I can't rely on my sister because she's not around to rely on. She wants to stay in her abusive relationship that now she's perfectly okay with saying, oh, he still loves me, even though he treats me like crap. But I love him. He's my heart. Anyway, so I don't know, today I actually feel a lot better right now, but there are just days that I feel like really depressed because I'm really lonely. And it's like, I try to make these friends and none of them want to, be my friend. It's like, am I asking too much? Am I, I don't know, am I asking too much? That's what I keep coming up with. Am I asking too much? Am I a terrible person to be around? I know you guys don't know me personally, so it's not really a question for you, but I just was feeling pretty lonely today and pretty sad and depressed because, the kids are doing finals this week, so this is their last week of school for 2018, the 2017-2018 school year. They don't get out until June, on Wednesday this week, whatever that is. Today's the 4th, 5th, 6th. June 6th is their last day of school for this year. But I don't know, I just have been feeling pretty down. So if I haven't been making any videos, what am I at? 8 minutes. That's okay. I'll let this one go a little longer. Because I'm almost to the end and I actually do feel a little better. So if you made it to the end and watched all of my videos that I'm going to upload here, I haven't yet, but if you've made it to this point and watched all the previous, thank you. I do feel a lot better, but like I said, this morning, the loneliness hit me. And it's lonely. I tried, that's why I went in to was like, I'm going to do AA. I genuinely wanted to just join all these little groups because they were things to do during the day that I could go do for me, and it would help me through my alcoholism, but I couldn't deal with it because they kept praying before every freaking meeting, praying after every meeting. They would have... Anyway, I've already made many videos about why I can't do AA. But that's why I started doing those, and that's why I was doing Celebrate Recovery. It was something for me to get out of the house and have conversations with other people, but none of them wanted to have long-term relationships with me. They didn't want to be friends with me. But then again, that is not the goal of those types of places. And it was wrong of me to think that I could make and meet friends there. Because your goal when you go to those is to help yourself get better, not to help other people. So, I don't know. I have to still find something I can do, maybe, and like I said, my husband wants me to start working again, and it's not like I'm not trying. I don't know, I guess people are hiring right now because they want the high school kids, and I think they would rather hire a high school kid than somebody that is my age, old, 40 plus, so, like I said, I still haven't figured out why Target's thing has that check box. If you're over 40, check this box. They shouldn't have, age should not matter when it comes to applying for a job. I don't know. Anyway, I do feel better, and I don't know if I expressed why I feel lonely, what causes me to do it. I think it's just a lack of peer interactions with people, and I'm not, I don't know beyond that. I really don't. So, but I try to keep a positive attitude whenever possible. I try to do crafts or go play some World of Warcraft or go for a walk. My dog wasn't a very good dog last night in her kennel. She had an accident. My husband didn't take her out the night before. So I had to give her a bath and stuff this morning and clean her kennel out. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, if you made it to this point, thank you. And I do feel a lot better, but I do still need to figure out how to resolve this loneliness issue. And I still need to get a job because college is not cheap. And even though I didn't go to college, I went right to the workforce. Well, mainly because the Army wouldn't accept me because of my eye issues. Because I have a chronic disease that was their reason why. But, you know, that was my main banking goal, was I was going to be a person in the Army for life. That's what I wanted. But that goal got crushed. And I didn't have the grades to go to college. So I went to work. And now that my kids are that age, I would be happy if they enrolled in the Army. But I would also be happy if they went and took a college course to get, you know, learn something beyond what high school taught them, and then got a job in that field, you know. Or like my younger daughter, she wants to do veterinary. She wants to be a veterinarian. You know, I gotta support them, and and none of that stuff is cheap. So I gotta get doing a job. I gotta find something. Maybe I could work in a craft store. But see, I don't do registers. I can't do a register because I have dyslexia. So, and my dyslexia is worse with numbers. I'll read off a number and it'll be completely the opposite way, and I won't even know it because I won't know it. So, but you know, that's just stuff that I've had to deal with over my life. But anyway, this video is getting to be really long. So, okay. All right. You have a great rest of your day. And, if you did finish to this point, thanks for watching, and I hope I didn't bore you too much. I can tell, you know, this isn't really a story, but because it's my life, not a story, although it would be nice to be able to write a story. But anyway, all right, so you have a great rest of your day, your Monday. Okay, bye.